Well, starting off with the top story, Pakistan has called for fresh trouble. Islamabad has refused to allow Prime Minister Modi's Air India WION to use Pakistani airspace. India had requested Pakistan to let PM Modi use Pakistan airspace for his upcoming travel to the US. The request was part of the VVIP protocol. If Pakistanis have said no, India says it regrets this decision. Now, India's External Affairs Ministry said, and I quote here, "We regret the decision of the government to Pakistan to deny overflight clearance for the VVIP special flight for a second time in 2 weeks. Pakistan should reflect upon its decision to deviate from well-established international practice as well as reconsider its old habit of misrepresenting the reasons for taking unilateral action," unquote. Now, with this rejection, Pakistan has violated the International Civil Aviation Organization Charter, or the ICAO. New Delhi can now take Islamabad to the ICAO, where it can be slapped with a heavy fine. According to the charter, if a country denies the use of its airspace to a particular nation, then it risks being fined heavily. The only exception is in the case of a war. Now, India's request for airspace permission can be called a diplomatic masterstroke. It's a catch-22 situation for Pakistan. Let me explain. This rejection of permission will land Pakistan in big trouble. There will be heavy fines and global embarrassment. But in fact, allowing Air India WION to use Pakistani airspace was a very difficult option for Imran Khan. He risked facing domestic criticism. What will all the grandstanding and anti-India rhetoric he has been engaging in? Now, this is not the first time India has requested the use of Pakistani airspace. Earlier this month, a request was sent for President Ramnath Kovind's plane. That request, too, was denied. Remember, Pakistan had fully closed its airspace in February after India struck terror camps in Balakot. A month later, it opened its airspace for all flights except for those headed to New Delhi, Bangkok and Kuala Lumpur. The airspace was fully opened on 16th of July. After the abrogation of Article 370, there was talks that Pakistan is considering closing its airspace for India again. Now, no such announcement, however, has been made so far. Now, the Indian Supreme Court has set a tentative deadline for hearing of the Ayodhya land dispute case. Chief Justice of India, Gogoi, said that looking at the schedule, the final argument in the case was likely to be presented by October 18. Gogoi said that the court may extend the hearing by 1 hour and also work on Saturdays if required and finish the hearing. The day-to-day hearing of the matter is to continue in court. The Chief Justice urged all the involved parties to make efforts to conclude the hearing by the stipulated date. The court has also made it very clear that all the court proceedings will still remain confidential. If the court hearing is indeed completed by October 18th, it would give the 5-judge Constitution bench a month to write its judgment. In that case, the judgment is most likely to be announced before November 17th.